While offense sells seats, defense is what leads to championships. With dominating front lines, great linebackers, and ball-hawking defensive backs, these defenses had it all. I'm Justin Fraction, and today we take a look at the top 10 NFL defenses of all time. And a big shout out to Jason Streck for suggesting this list. We do hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, feel free to click subscribe down below for more cool videos every single day. Number 10, 1990 Giants. Led by arguably the greatest defensive player in league history, Lawrence Taylor and the Giants had one of the best defensive seasons ever in 1990. With head coach Bill Parcells and defensive coordinator Bill Belichick pulling the strings, New York only allowed for 13.2 points per game, while playing 7 playoff teams during the regular season. The Giants stunned the two-time defending champion 49ers in the NFC Championship, yielding only 1 touchdown. In their 2019 Super Bowl 25 win against the prolific Bills, the G-Men only allowed 1 touchdown. Number 9, 1962 Packers. Vince Lombardi has arguably had no better defense than his 1962 Packers. With a team packed with Hall of Famers including Willie Davis, Henry Jordan, and Ray Nitschke, Green Bay won the NFL championship. Willie Wood led the league with 9 interceptions. In 1962, the Packers allowed just 10.8 points per game and had 3 shutouts on the year. Green Bay also held opposing quarterbacks to a 43.5 rating. The Packers' plus 267-point differential was the best of any NFL team in the 60s. The Packers defeated the Giants 16-7 to win the NFL title, and Nitschke was named MVP of the game. Number 8, 1971 Vikings. Led by one of the greatest defensive lines in league history, nicknamed the Purple People Eaters, the 71 Vikings were one of the most dominant defenses ever. With the motto, "Me to the quarterback," the Vikings often did, as only one team scored more than 20 points against Minnesota. Hall of Famer Alan Page became the first defensive player to win league MVP, and the team had 4 first-team All-Pro members. Though Dallas defeated Minnesota in the playoffs, the Vikings are still considered one of the game's greatest defenses after giving up only 9.9 points per game in the regular season. Number 7, 2015 Broncos. After reaching the Super Bowl 2 years earlier with a historic offense, it was the defense that led the 2015 Broncos. For the season, Denver gave up 283.1 yards per game and just 199 passing yards, both fewest in the league. In the NFL's modern game, where offenses routinely put up historic numbers, Denver won the title with defense. In a league that is all about passing, Denver led the NFL with 52 sacks. Against the league's top offense, the Carolina Panthers, the Broncos sacked MVP Cam Newton several times and forced 4 turnovers in their 24-10 Super Bowl 50 win. Number 6, 2013 Seahawks. In an era of high-scoring offenses, the Seahawks were a throwback to some of the best defenses ever. Led by a secondary nicknamed the Legion of Boom, Seattle allowed 14.4 points per game in a season when the league average was 23.4. The Seahawks were tops in the league in points allowed, yards allowed, takeaways, and opponent passer rating. Defensive backs Richard Sherman, Earl Thomas, and Cam Chancellor were selected as All-Pro first-team members. And against arguably the greatest quarterback and offense of all time, Seattle beat Peyton Manning's Broncos in Super Bowl 48 by a score of 43-8. Number 5, 1969 Chiefs. One of the most underrated great defenses in league history, the 1969 Chiefs had quite a few future defensive Hall of Famers. Led by Buck Buchanan, Curly Culp, Bobby Bell, and others, Hank Stram's triple-stack defense allowed his linebackers to roam freely across the field. Because Hall of Famer quarterback Len Dawson missed 6 games due to injury, the defense carried Kansas City to an 11-3 record against Joe Namath's Jets and the 11-1 Raiders in the AFL playoffs. The Chiefs allowed a combined 13 points to reach the title game. Against the 13-point favorite Vikings, the Chiefs forced 5 turnovers to win Super Bowl IV, 23-7. Number 4, 2000 Ravens. In Baltimore's first postseason appearance in 23 years, the Ravens won the Super Bowl with one of the greatest defenses ever. Future Hall of Famer Ray Lewis led the unit as he earned the Defensive Player of the Year award. In a 16-game schedule, Baltimore set the record for fewest points allowed and fewest rushing yards allowed. The defense also gave up only 5 rushing touchdowns to lead the league. The unit, which recorded 26 fumbles, defeated the Giants 34-7 to win Super Bowl 35. Number 3, 2002 Buccaneers. In John Gruden's first season with Tampa Bay, the Bucs established themselves as one of the greatest defenses in league history. Led by Hall of Famers Derek Brooks and Warren Sapp, as well as All-Pros John Lynch, Simeon Rice, and Rondé Barber, the Bucs won the franchise's first Super Bowl. In their run to the title, Tampa Bay was the first team to lead the league in total defense, points allowed, and interceptions since the 1985 Bears. Against the Raiders, the league's top offense and Gruden's former team, Tampa Bay forced 5 turnovers in a 48-21 Super Bowl 37 rout. Number 2, 1976 Steelers. The best defensive Pittsburgh Steel City Curtain dynasty of the mid-70s, the 76 Steelers were arguably the best defense ever put together. After starting the season 1-4, Pittsburgh won its last 9 games of the season to make the playoffs. In that 9-game stretch, the Steelers gave up a total of 28 points and had 5 shutouts. The unit had 8 Pro Bowlers and sent 4 players to the Hall of Fame. Though Pittsburgh was defeated by the Raiders in the AFC Championship, linebacker Jack Lambert stated the 76 team was the best team and best defense he was a member of. And number 1, 1985 Bears. Led by defensive coordinator Buddy Ryan, the 85 Bears is the greatest defense in NFL history. Using the 46 defense, which put 8 men in the box, Chicago pressured and confused opposing quarterbacks with blitzes to a historic level. Led by Hall of Famers Mike Singletary, Dan Hampton, and Richard Dent, Chicago set countless marks in their run to the Super Bowl. They set a single-season record with 72 sacks and became the first team to record back-to-back playoff shutouts. In the Bears' 46-10 blowout of the Patriots in Super Bowl 20, Chicago set or tied the Super Bowl record for sacks, 7, fewest rushing yards allowed, 7, and margin of victory, 36 points. Do you think there was a legendary defense we missed in our rankings? Let us know in the comments below. If you liked this video and learned a thing or two, clicking the like button helps us out a ton and we appreciate it. If this is your first time coming around to Total Pro Sports though, subscribing is a great idea because we put out videos like this every single day. But as always, thanks for watching and we'll see you guys next time.